balance to go, it has to be aligned with her arm. So it's alignment. Also in Shihan is the same. It's alignment. If there is not alignment, even though I do the proper movement with the body, nothing happens because it's disconnected. In order to get this connection, it's aligned with the arm. So that's very important. Here is very dangerous, it's an opening, and here is weak. Here is aligned. So let's do it just a couple of times more, and align with your partner. Move. Let's do it. And then it's your feet. Square. I understand. Yeah, relax completely. I shouldn't find anything. And allow it to go just naturally. Circle around my attack point and down this way. That's it. And completely relax all the time. That's it. Then I can't find anything to refer to. My center is centered. I can't find where is she? I can't find her. That's it. So the starting point is like Relaxation. So everything we did, it's the in-job to the connecting to the ground that creates the start of the vortex. That's the start of the vortex. And the vortex is this, either this way or this way, doesn't matter. Depends on the starting point. That's it. Yeah, relax completely, that's it. And from here she can do anything. Aikikai, Aikido, something, Tension, Sumitoshu, whatever she wants. This is a very important entrance in Aikido. And the rest is easy. When now it's easy, she can do whatever she wants. The beginning is the difficult. That's it. Relax. She can do anything. That's it. Relax and let the circle down. Yeah. Then this way, yes. And you can do whatever which kind of thing. That's it. So let's do a couple of times. It's relaxing. Moving. It's flatten. Give each other a little bit stretch. And the power of the vortex is in fact in the middle. And the water will follow in circles around that middle line. So when I move here, it's never allowed to catch my hand in the middle. If you hold, and if it's in the middle, yeah, stay there. Then I'm caught. I have to move the water around. If it's held in the middle, strong. Then he is uncaught. Because then I'm now in the middle of the and I'm not supposed to be there. That's the center line. I'm always moving around. So let's do this from Katata Doriyakahani. Same here. So this feeling, strong here. That's it, strong. All the and now. Everything here. Too strong. If I'm be strong, here you catch my center line continuously. And moving around. So it's totally effortless as long as I move around. It's never in the center line. You can see that. Moving around. That's a natural vortex. It's not something I made. It was allowed it to be natural. Let's continue touching this. So we did from Shonguchi, now from the Reactivity. So from here we can do various techniques, EQ, something we want to do. All this power is something. And you can feel there is nothing to find to hold on to. Goes by itself. There is zero. There is zero to hold on. Hey. Relax everything. That's it. And that's it. So it's very similar to this, but now with the ordinary position of the hand. Lose himself. Disconnect. Relax completely. Strong. If I try to focus, force, you just get stiffer. If I relax, you relax. So the point now is to try to melt your partner's posture by not confronting it, by taking everything into your center. That's completely. So you can see the result now is this. And it's totally effortless. If I try to do something here, it's no point at all. It is dropping, and then we can drop. So just gently. The job is this part. Then next is just finishing it. So please, now instead of trying to do anything out here, do this job, root yourself stability here, find total stability like we're standing, drop your center just 1 or 2 centimeters, an inch, and then drop the shoulders, drop the elbows, and then the result is this. So I'm not trying to do this. I'm not just doing this and this comes. So this is different. We have to go to the root cause of the technique in order to get it. So let's do now see how you stand. This speed. This speed. Yeah, this speed. So it's the same on the side. This speed. This speed. Yes, yes. So this one now is coming here. Is coming here. It was the same if it was this. Coming here. It's the same thing. This coming here. And then please try to get the connection between what you have been doing. This. So dropping everything down. Dropping everything down. Gentleness and relaxation in the movement. So when you attack the grass, it's down here. So it's all the same. But now it's here. It's just that the hand is more on the outside and on the inside. Okay. And this is Sotokai. So it's the same technique. It's just the hand movement. This is the same. So instead of trying to do anything with arms, dropping, finding the ground, dropping the shoulders, and this is the result. And then you can time it. There's no hurry, it's no need to hurry. Just very gently. Hey, so it's copy Sotokai. The point is from here is moved in. This is the energy of the part that's pulling this way. So it's the vortex going down, pulling it into my force. Same as this. It's not trying to do something out here, it's getting him in and then in and drop. So this is also in and drop. It's in. Do a slightly different with the arms on the outside. Even the idea of pulling back. So the idea is just rooting this. And as I said to many of you, if I can't feel this in my body, it's not there. So it's not an idea, it's something that's actually a feeling in the body. And if that feeling is not there, it's not And this just because the awareness is not on it. Everybody has it. It's there for everybody. It's just to prepare your body to be more relaxed. And it's not something you kind of make. You prepare for that and you feel. So it's a kind of laziness we have that we don't really go into the body and work deeply on the feeling of the body, what is actually happening there. If you read like what Sensei says that everything is inside us. Everything is there for us to study and to find out. Of course we need inspiration and we need guidance because there are many ways to go wrong. So it's when we work with energy we should be very careful. Very careful with the intention and the honesty in the process. If not, it turns out to manipulation and that will give very bad consequences for everybody. So, when so let's do Shihan now. Gabri is standing as stable as you can. Stable. He's as solid as you can. That's it. So if you put in it, pull it. You pull it through. You follow it all. That's it. So this is the effect of water going down when he's pulling. He's pulling himself into my body. If I move a millimeter backwards, I go. Millimeter because then I'm not centered anymore. So in order for this to work, I have to be centered and trust. If he's pulling, if I do this, I go. This is strong. So I have to trust that my gravity is doing the job. And it's good. So he can pull all this. My job is just to be. This is the natural Indioku move. This hand. So this is the hand. So it's coming into it. So it's not kind of, if I'm pushing on Terence, he can be stable. It goes round, then it finds its own. Now it's this hand. This feet. And then. And make sure, when always, the first type of buck is to make us in a safe place, while he is not in such a safe place. If I go like this, very dangerous position. So I step out of the line, this position. Here I'm in a good position, but Terence is not in such a good position. So that's the position I want to do. And then this one, energy here, this arm goes around and into the center. And then I can. It is possible to do it like this. It's very hard for Uke. It's okay, but this time do it gently. Hey, It's the same, more taking the partner into my center. It's coming in and down to the ground. the dropping up. So we tend to go directly back, but I want you now to go to take it into the center before it comes up, so that it makes this movement. It's not out there. So this comes here. So it's already started the vortex, and this takes over, and the vortex continues here. And so it's going to do that first now with Vortex, then with this. A few more times. 5 minutes here. This goes. Then this goes. And this now, we tend to be very focused only on the sternum. This iliophoid is prior to this. And it's going to change from this to this. So there is this inward movement. Same in 2 times. Before it comes up, there is this inward movement. This feels so it's a new birth. So same here. The water comes down here, and we kind of pull the Vortex in here and out here. So we don't pull her in here, but out here. This feeling, and this little finger. This is the vortex coming. The vortex starting coming in here. You can see that. The vortex coming in. The vortex coming in here. So the vortex coming. This hand take over, continuing, and this then it changes from in to out. So from this is born the Try to find the natural rhythm. Students holding the jaw here. So just hold it and keep it stable. If I push here, it's very strong. This movement continues back. So this movement looks very strong, but it's not so strong. This movement. So we don't really believe that the natural movement is more powerful than the strong movement. It's the same in this. When we do this, the natural movement is very strong. We believe that if we put force, this is stronger. It's not. This is stronger because it has integrity. Let's do another technique from Kata Dhyayam. Okay, we don't need to do graceful. What we're going to do now is the natural movement of 3 times. So 1 3 times. So the first one is one like this. The next one is 3 times. So that's also circular. So the circular energy goes all the time. That's the nature of this universe, is pumping. So there's a big pumping, a small pumping, it's very small. It's the rhythm of my nerves, rhythm of my breath, the heart, everything is pumping. So this is fire and water. Water, fire, this feeling all the time. So when we do this, it goes through the time of it. It's a small circle movement. You can do it very slowly. So he's holding very strongly. It doesn't affect it. anything on easy body. Just allow the natural movement to come up and to come down. I have given my center out of my center. Any projection means that there is now a new body between us and the center is kind of confused here somewhere moving. As long as I'm protecting my center, never showing him my center, that means I have integrity and he can't find it. That doesn't mean we're not connected, that means we're connected but from one center. So that's not it's not fighting, it's keeping your center where it's supposed to be, in the middle of the line. Not pushing, not trying to do anything external, because the moment I've done that, I have moved my center somewhere out here. And when I move it, it's out to be taken. That is kind of an attack. And he can do a Kai Shivasa or anything. So there are two attackers now. It's Albi and it's me. So he can do something if he is the quickest one. If I protect my center here, he won't be able to do that. As long as I can keep that integrity through the whole technique. And that's a job to do. I need to kind of feel my inner body. The more I can feel it, the easier it is to keep it. You know that when you feel it, that's all when you put the hakama. And what is it called? The one that Sumo brought?
Mawashi.
Yeah, Mawashi, yeah. And the small one, the samurai used to use it because that helps feel. So that's additional. Of course, in the end, we shouldn't need that, but everything that helps us to keep the concentration here will help us with this, keeping this integrity. So that's why I expand my hara in all directions so that there is more extra pressure on me. To help myself, to keep my awareness in the center line, and to not show Albi it, not use it to attack. And that means I have to position myself, and I have to protect this. If this relaxes, disappears, if I push here, already it's something wrong. I have put earth into my arm, stiffness, the stability on the wrong place, and he can use that, and I have lost my stability. This should be protected. So this, you will feel all the time this. Then the job then is to allow it to sink down to where it belongs, into the hara. So tension is nothing wrong. It's supposed to be tension, but all the tension from the attack, everything has to be received into the hara. So his attack will then strengthen your stability if you allow it to take it in. So that's the positioning and take it all the time. Where it belongs, in the lower body, in the sacrum, in the hara, in the grounding. If there is tension here, it's misplaced. It's misplaced. So I always have to work on placing, allowing all this tension to come down where it belongs. That gives the freedom for this type of work. And I can't do that without the proper taisabaki. So that if the positioning according to the attack is wrong, it's difficult to keep this. If I'm standing here, it's difficult. So taisabaki is allowing me to work properly on the body. So taisabaki is very much part of the whole thing. Taisabaki. Where to do it, where to do that, how to do it. So it's full awareness of this feeling all the time. It's my job. It becomes martial art. So don't compromise on this. So and we are a little lazy. It's hard work to keep the awareness all the time on this. And we by conditioning, it will be our nature after years and years, of course. Then we build it so much into our body that this becomes us. That's the way we're supposed to be, actually. So more pure and more an intention that is aligned to a higher purpose. That's also why we go to we ask for the favor of this bicycle, but the price is that we have to align with our mind and our life and our attention with it. some kind of higher purpose. So in order to receive this heat, it doesn't care about my history, but it cares about my capacity. So please let's do it a few more times. Don't compromise. So this feeling of the strong lift. Don't try to lift the person. Just drop everything down. This way. So this is the inject. So slowly forward. Let's do Shivari Master Kokyu also, please. So we got your mouth. Everything we've been doing today is based on this one. And we can think that this is only one thing. So this is the root of everything. So Sensei says very clearly that Takemusu Aiki comes from India. So Takemusu Aiki doesn't mean that 100 variations of Aikido. It means the spontaneous birth of a technique, which can be anything. So that's why it's an endless possibility after this Inryoku, because Inryoku is the birth of the spark of the technique, and then there's countless techniques that can come over this. This is the real meaning of Takemusu Aiki. It's not the mind constructing to go there and go there. It's not the way things function in this world. I mean, if you are attacked, you can, I can do this and this and this. Can't. Can do only actually one thing. And that is what happens in that moment. And what happens in that moment is the spontaneous birth of the technique from taking it down here and allowing it to happen. This is the one thing that becomes anything. Endless. So let's do some few more times. Hold your shoulder strongly. This way. Dropping the shoulders, dropping that one. And allow the